The celebrities are now making their way around the room, so we'll talk to them soon.
What is the most important thing that these kids can get out of it by seeing you and talking to them?
Well, I mean, the O's are a competitive playoff team. I think when you start the season out in spring training, everybody thinks that they're a competitive playoff team, but in reality, the Orioles have good offense. They got a good defense. They have a great bullpen. They have some depth in their starting staff. Some question marks in their starting staff, but their overall baseball decisions have been really good. And you got to play out the season, so you can't project. I don't know of anybody that can project a team from spring training and say that they're going to win the whole thing. You have to go out and play it.
Heinz Ward, I say legend because of the dancing. And one of the coolest things about you, aside from football, Dance with Stars, is where you were born. Yes. And the things that you're doing back there in Seoul. Seoul is coming a long way now.
It is.
Are you doing business now back and forth? Are you trying to do, I know you have this Kids Foundation thing going.
Yeah, I mean, it's more for the kids more than anything, because, I can relate to the kids. I grew up in a biracial relationship with my mother and my father, and I understand the ramification of, marrying outside of your race and the sacrifices my mom made for me. But at the same time, me being that I was born in Seoul, South Korea, I just want those kids to have the same opportunities that I had here in the States, because, who knows what my career, what my life would have been if my mom never made those sacrifices to come here and come to the States to provide a better life for me. But, some of those kids aren't as fortunate as I am that live, breathe, eat, sleep every day in Korea. They should be given the same opportunities that I had in Korea. So I'm a huge advocate of speaking out about biracial kids and kind of how they're being treated over in Korea. That's just the dark side of our culture, and hopefully it has improved. It's getting better and better, but you got to start somewhere. So to kind of be in the forefront of bringing that awareness and what's going on for biracial kids is a blessing for me.
Larry Robinson, sir, welcome. What's your favorite part of this event?
Well, just to, I took a question like this last night. I think it's just the togetherness. This festival brings so many people together. The people that are out, the fans that are here, I just see a uniqueness of togetherness that's going on here, and I love that. I like the kids that are high school scholars to get to come in and interact, to understand that there's steps to this process that they're on, so that keeps them driven. What is there not to like about this festival, to be honest with you? So those are two of my favorite highlights about this festival and what it brings.
Unannounced celebrity just popped in, our Congresswoman, Barbara Comstock. Barbara, welcome to AppleBlossom.
Good morning. It's wonderful to be here.
This is amazing. I wasn't expecting you. Did you play a sport?
Well, no, I was a cheerleader.
Okay, that
let's
counts.
see, I did do gymnastics. Actually, I was in a drill team.
So now you're at the sports breakfast. So
My daughter was a great basketball player and a great soccer player, my daughter.
How many of these do you do a year, these type of things?
I do some a year, but nothing quite like this. This has been a very pleasant experience.
What is your favorite memory from basketball, just in general, like all the things you've ever done? What's the best memory that could pop in your brain?
Probably back in, I want to say either 96 or 97 when I was with the Bullets, and we made it to the playoffs. Unfortunately, we had to, we were the 8th seed and we had to play the number 1 seed, and back then it was Chicago Bulls. So, but it was a good series. I think that was my most fond memory.